Hey y'all, welcome to Lunar Card Tarot. Today's message is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. And it is for the week of March the 1st. I hope everyone out there is having a fabulous day. I am so grateful y'all have made it here to share in this message. We are going to start off with an oracle card just to see what is the energy coming out for us. And we get Renee, she who hopes, love, hope, and relationships. Oh, so that's what's on y'all's mind this week, huh? Love, hope, and relationships. All right, y'all, let's hop on into these cards. Let's see what is going on here. Starting off, we've got Four of Swords with the Judgment card. Four of Swords, that card of rest, relaxation, recharging, all right? And paired with the Judgment card, this card of awakening, okay? I feel like when you finally do slow down this week, when you finally take a moment to kind of rest, recharge yourself, that's when this awakening is going to come in for you. It's like it gives you that peace to finally see what's going on with an issue at heart, okay? It's like an epiphany coming through for you. Once you finally take that time to rest, to relax, to recharge yourself, it just hits you. It's like that shower thoughts moment, right? Where just, boom, this idea comes in and it's like you know what to do. You know how to move forward, okay? But just to reiterate, you're going to need to take that time to rest, to relax, to reflect, okay? All right, yeah, so next up we've got Four of Wands, Queen of Cups. Four of Wands is a card of celebration, can be a card of marriage, all right? Sometimes called the card of 1111, so a card of manifestation. But it's really this wonderful, positive, celebratory kind of energy. And we're paired with the Queen of Cups. Now, Queens can represent some sort of guiding influence on our lives. Cups, it could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay? But the Queen of Cups, you know, she's very compassionate. She's very giving. But she's also very selective about who she is giving her cup to. The cup represents her heart. All right, she always leads with her heart. But in this kind of sense, I feel like she's saying trust your heart, trust your intuition, but also be selective about who you're giving your time to, who you're giving this resource to, okay? She is someone, yep, she's trusting, she's giving, but she's not going to just give away her heart to anyone that comes up, okay? It is about trusting that intuition to guide you to that proper person, all right? And next up, we've got Seven of Swords, Page of Swords. Pages can represent someone in our lives, someone with that kind of younger energy. Sword, it could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. What I feel like Page of Swords is coming out, though, with is this idea on how to move forward. It's almost like, I feel like the Page of Swords says something to you that they don't even realize in the moment is going to make all the difference, okay? But Seven of Swords, that card of going about things in a different way, okay? It can be this card of lies, manipulation, all that kind of stuff. But in this case, with this pairing, I just feel like it's calling on you to go about things in a different way. He didn't walk into a store and buy these swords, right? He got them another way. I feel like Page of Swords is coming in with some sort of idea. And again, I don't think Page of Swords even realizes what they say when they say it, okay? But it hits you in a way that you're like, oh, I need to go about this in a completely different way, in a way different to how I've been going about it. You know, it's almost like you're trying to meet someone at the grocery store and Page of Swords is talking about the latest Hinge date he had or something like that. And it kind of hits you, maybe I need to go about this differently. All right, next up we've got the Hermit with the Queen of Wands. The Hermit is a card of isolation, but it's isolation with a purpose. He is isolating himself to go introspective, to really consider his wants, needs, desires, and how best to move forward to attain that, right? Queen of Wands can be kind of a guiding influence on our lives. Wands, it could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm just kind of getting the feeling it's you, Sagittarius. You need to take a moment to go introspective. It's very much in line with this Four of Swords energy. It's recharging for the sake of having this epiphany moment, okay? Having this awakening moment. Now, what I will say I love about the Queen of Wands, she is someone who is just so unapologetically herself. And Sagittarius, I feel like this might be an issue, at least for some of you, because I think some of you have gotten that message that maybe you're too much. And that's that Sagittarius fire energy. You know, for some people, it is a lot, right? But for the right people, it's just right, okay? I really kind of feel like this is encouraging you just to be your authentic self, because your authentic self is fabulous, is wonderful, is someone who people want to know and meet and be with, okay? But I do think it's time to, like, it almost feels like you're going after people that I don't think they want to dampen you. I think that you feel the need to dampen yourself when you're around them, okay? And that's what's not going to be healthy for you, okay? Because someone out there is going to love you for exactly the person that you are, and you just need to be yourself, okay? All right, and next up we've got Eight of Swords with the Sun card. All right, the Sun card is that beautiful card of freedom, of success, of abundance. You know, these beautiful sunflowers in the field. It really is this wonderful energy, and I think that's what you're trying to get to, Sagittarius. What you need to understand, though, with this Eight of Swords card, this is a card of self-imposed restrictions. This is a card of limiting beliefs, all right? We can see this person standing in like 2 inches of water, right? But they've got the blindfold on, so they don't know if they're at the edge of the ocean. They don't know if they're about to hop off into a lake, if they move forward, right? But if they can get their blindfold off, they can see they're only standing in a puddle. They can see the village behind them where they can seek refuge. They can see they've got all these swords around them they can use to protect themselves, right? It really is this card of self-imposed limitations, okay? And that you are blocking yourself from getting to this wonderful Sun card energy. And it really is, it's because you're wearing this mask, right? You're dampening yourself for others, and that's not fair to you, okay? Because you are wonderful, and the world needs to have more people like you around, this wonderful, fun energy that comes along with a Sagittarius, right? For some people, it might be too much, and those are just not your people. That's not your tribe, right? But for a lot of people, it's just right. It's just perfect. You are perfect the way that you are. It's time to take off that mask and let people see that, okay? Because when you take off that mask, you see you have so many resources. You see that you're not in danger. You see that you have everything that you need in order to move forward into this wonderful Sun card energy, okay? All right. We're going to talk bottom of the deck cards because I truly love this for you. We have got Two of Cups with the Star card, okay? Now, the Star card, we're going to talk about this one first. It's a card of hope, healing, possibility, a card of manifestation. She's speaking with the divine, bringing her thoughts down onto this earth. It is this beautiful, wonderful energy to embody. I think this is the energy that you need to hold on to this week. This, we know that we got Renee, right? Love, hope, relationships. Hope is really the important one here. Do not give up that hope, okay? And we're paired with the Two of Cups, this wonderful card of alignment. We see this beautiful couple, both on the same page, sharing their cups, just totally in alignment, all right? This is the energy you have to look forward to when you decide to be yourself, when you take that mask off, when you let people see the true you, all right? That's the energy I want you to hang on to this week, okay? We're going to pull some more oracle cards. But, Sagittarius, I truly feel like this is an opportune time. We're moving into that springtime is coming. It's right around the corner. And it's just such a wonderful time for rebirth, for renewal, for really embracing yourself, okay? All right, so the first oracle card we get, Star Family. You're part of a team of souls. Call in support. Yeah, we talked about we've got all of these court cards. Those can represent people in your lives. Those are people there to support you, to help bring you to this new place, right? Don't be afraid to call in support, okay? The next card we get, the Water Carrier. What really matters, reflect, reprioritize. That is absolutely this Hermit card energy. That's this Four of Swords energy coming out for you. Just calling on you to take some time to get a little introspective. What really matters? Okay, what really matters to you? Is this about carrying a mask so that you can get the person that you think you're supposed to be with? Or is this about being your authentic self so that you can get someone you don't feel the need to carry this mask? They just love you the way that you are. Okay? So what really matters, reflect, reprioritize. And the next card we get, Seeds, new ideas, hope, open-mindedness. I love that hope is coming out for you again. Do not lose your hope, okay? That is, in the darkest of nights, hope can carry us through, okay? It's just so important for you to carry this on. And I do like this message of new ideas coming through for you. We talked about going about something in a different direction, right? With this Page of Swords, Seven of Swords energy. Okay, so make sure you're keeping an open mind. I don't think that's a problem for you, Sagittarius, but definitely be ready to embrace some of those new ideas coming your way. Okay? And the last card we get, Broom, energy clearing and freshening. Yeah, especially if y'all are getting over some sort of relationship, right? It really is important to kind of clear out that stagnant energy from the last relationship. You can sage a place, you can kind of get together that person's possessions and return them or put them in storage, or just really kind of clear out that energy from that last person, that last relationship, so that you can allow a new energy to come in for you. Okay? All right, Sagittarius, that is the message I have for you this week. I hope it helps bring some clarity and understanding to your experience. If this reading resonated, go ahead and claim it down in the comments, leave a like, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future messages, maybe even hit that share button, pass this message along to someone that needs to hear it. Other than that, I just want to say thank you all so much for being here today. I truly do appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you have a wonderful week.